Every emotion that we have ever felt has also been tied up to a particular rhythm of breathing. Our breath has been with us in the best and the worst of times, and it will continue to be the one thing that we truly own, that they can't take away from us. And the inspiration really begins where life does, with a breath. And to finish life means literally to exhale. To breathe is to live, and how we breathe has the most profound impact on our quality of life. Most of us today suffer from chronic improper breathing habits that are not directly obvious. And every single one of us face situations that took our breath away, but we're never shown how to reclaim our ability to breathe free and easy. And it is estimated that you and I will take about 7 million breaths a year, 25,000 a day. And every single one of those breaths is going to dictate the way that we feel and how we experience the world around us. It changes the way we look, our mood, how we connect to others and the environment. We live in a time where science and spirituality can finally walk hand in hand. And this is also what makes breathwork the ultimate way to help people help themselves. It's a bridge between body and mind, the logical and the intuitive. The breath is quite literally the thing that bridges the separation between the head and the heart. And yes, there are 17,000 research papers published in the last 25 years showing exactly that. But it is also the backbone of our spiritual traditions the world over. And to me, this is why breathwork is exploding in culture right now. And the truth is, this field as a whole is still in its infancy. I have studied and taught most of the breathwork techniques out there. From the bottom of the ocean to the top of the world's largest mountains, from monasteries in Tibet to modern temples of performance in Los Angeles. And the idea that there is some mystical trick only to be learned from sitting at the feet of some master in some cave is outdated. And so is the pedestal on which we place the world of medicine and academia. These fixed mindsets actually slow the progression of making this field more available to the everyday person who needs it the most. Now, I believe we are all looking at the same research papers. We're standing on the same giant shoulders of those who have come before us. And that should only be an invitation to tap into our own greatness. And what makes Breathless unique is the integration of an open-minded, open-sourced approach to breathing exercises. So rather than focusing on one technique, one school of thought, one tradition, or one philosophy, which is always going to fall short when you apply that to the complexities of modern life, we view breathwork as the most complete system for transformation that is available to anyone alive today and should remain so. Right, what technique to use and which one not to use in which situation, and how to create a balanced program, and what really happens when we guide people through different breathing patterns to ensure that we can safely and effectively guide people towards breakthroughs in their own practice. And you will learn more than 70 different techniques, and you'll learn them well, their pitfalls, their potential, their application. So mastery of breath takes us to the intersection of science and art. And it is a process of learning intuitively, reinforcing experientially, and making an impact environmentally for lasting change. And this is where Breathless comes in. Not only have we published and are continuing our research into the application of breathwork interventions in the modern world, we've also gained extensive experience in bringing this to every part of society. I get to teach breathing to the world's largest companies. Startups, non-for-profit, defense, you name it. I've taught Olympians, artists, but I also teach in halfway houses and addiction recovery programs. I work with A-League professional sports teams, where sometimes I don't even know the rules of the game. But I know the rules of what makes humans perform better. And that starts with breath. This work allows leaders to lead better. It allows humans to live better, and it allows individuals to engage in their daily activities with more care. In a world with less stress, parents can parent better, lovers love better, and people become more compassionate. Now, our instructors work in education, from kindergarten through the primary school. We have teachers prescribing breathwork as homework to children now. We've also brought breath and ice programs into high schools here in Australia, and we lecture at universities all over the world. And that is only the beginning. Our people are first responders, nurses, medical doctors, yoga teachers, coaches, stay-at-home moms. Some are the pillars of their rural community, where others have founded giant companies. And the thread is that they all have an interest in breathing well and living better. And this is what remains when you look beyond the systems, the masks that we wear, and even the methods. It's human beings. And I haven't met one yet that doesn't deserve to breathe a little easier.